I just need you to be yourself. Just, the genuine, authentic Richard that we've all love and know.
All right. I'm Richard Ledger. My family's been making spirits for a few centuries. I'm proud to bring that tradition forward.
That was great. Perfect. Especially after the last guy. First big podcast, How are you feeling today, Mr. Peanut?
You really want to ask me how am I feeling? You really want to ask me?
I don't know. Are you not capable of feelings?
No, I'm not capable of feelings. The only feelings I'm capable of is pain and force.
Hopefully over time you maybe learn to love us.
Love. What is love? Never heard of it.
Okay, obviously you've been hurt.
Thank you. I don't have time for your bullshit, your nonsense.
Geoffrey, wake up. I don't think these guys are not too smart. I don't think they realize that not only am I Geoffrey superstar podcast star, but I'm also the interviewer. They'll never know. I can already tell these smooth brain gorillas, they don't know nothing about nothing. This is going to be the easiest cakewalk I've ever done in my entire life. You know what? I'm not even supposed to be here, honestly. I'm just doing it for funsies. Sometimes you just want to take a break from, doing the hard things and just throw a couple rocks at the wall and just see where they fall, That's basically what I see this is, They don't know much about Geoffrey, but Geoffrey definitely knows all about Mr. Peanut Butter and whatever that kind of rooster monster is.
Welcome to the official podcast of the Utility Company. We hope you enjoy the show.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Utility Company podcast. I'm Richard Ledger with the Grain Ledger, and I'm going to introduce you to a couple of my friends here. To get the conversation going, I'm going to give a call to my good friend Geoffrey at the MacLochNess Botanical Society. Let's see if he can hop in now.
There's your introductions.
There he is.
Bring back the other guy.
Hi, Geoffrey. Geoffrey, can you wake up? We're in the podcast now. We're working on the podcast.
What?
We're here. We're live.
What?
So
I just wanted
to. Yeah, I think. Did you get my email and my owl I sent over as well?
I think a bear ate it. Jumped right out the sky. Sniped it.
Okay, well, we have a very important meeting to get to today. The utility company, I think, I'll give you a little rundown. They reached out to me because of the bourbon business I had going, and they offered me some very lucrative possibilities, and I wanted to run them by you and see if you wanted to get the MacLochNess Botanical Society involved in this.
If they want anything to do with the piss that you make, I don't think I want to be involved. They obviously have poor judgment.
I make the finest bourbon, my friend. I've been producing spirits for over a century now. I know every little trick. Have you even tried some of my bourbon, Geoffrey?
Turtles. I could swim down to the bottom here and get 3 turtles, milk them, and they'll make better bourbon than the piss water that you produce.
Okay, regardless, I am a partner, and I'm reaching out to you because you are currently in charge of the share of your mother. So I need you to make a decision in regard to whether we will be working with the utility company or not.
Beg me. Say, I need Geoffrey. Just say it.
Okay,
say, I need you, Geoffrey.
Geoffrey, where's your sister? Why did they put you in charge? What happened? I wasn't around for the politics.
Because I am willing to do what they are not strong enough to do.
What? You know
Now
what?
just
I
say,
think this is
Jeffrey, I need you.
Jeffrey. I do not need Jeffrey. I will speak to your mother about this if you get too out of hand.
Jeffrey. Jeffrey needs Richard to tell Jeffrey that Richard needs Jeffrey.
All right, Jeffrey. Richard needs you. You happy? I need you. I need you to
Now say
cooperate.
it in your southern accent that I love so much.
I will do no such thing. None. Make me.
If you want,
What,
if you want the Loch-ness, no one's making you. No one's making you. You came to me. These seem like some
Look,
fine
Jeffrey,
people.
I
Be
do
ashamed
need
if
you,
you gotta
Jeffrey.
go back empty-handed. Be
I
ashamed if you have
like
to go
you,
back
Jeffrey.
empty-handed. Disappoint them. Seem like
I know we
lovely
haven't
people.
spent a lot of time together, but I do enjoy our company or your company when you're around. But let's I'm not gonna do anything in a southern accent. So let's move on. Let's get I think we have another guest here, don't we? You said you had someone to introduce us to. I think someone had already come through to the Loch-ness a little while ago to discuss these things with you.
I don't know. This bump on my head makes me really forget. If only someone said it in a southern Jezebel accent that they would be, I might be able to remember.
Oh Lord, Jeffrey, how doth I need you? That's not even. I can't do it. It's not genuine. Southern accent comes from the heart. Like right now.
I was really
Speaking in
appreciative
my-
that you were there. It was the effort. It's always the effort that matters.
I'll put
so
in
just
the
try,
effort,
and
Jeffrey.
we're good. We're
Jeffrey,
so close.
Jeffrey, I need you. I need you to be a part of this.
Oh, Richard. Oh, Richard. That's all you had
Jeffrey.
to say, huh? That's all you had to
Well,
say,
my darling,
baby.
I'm glad that was the
That's
only
all you had to
effort
say.
I had to make.
Now
Thank you.
I am fancying to remember that there is another person that I might like to introduce. Tell me a little bit more about this utility company, and maybe I got the right man for the job.
So, from what I have heard, they are a pretty large conglomerate. They conduct business across many different industries. So they must need someone in charge to protect their assets. A really great head of security. And that's who I believe they sent over to you a few days ago. Were you able to meet with him?
Like mail is inconsistent. Envoys, sometimes they don't come back. Sometimes maybe they never even made to the Loch-ness, and so unless some type of drought happens
It's a
and
treacherous
all
journey.
the water runs out the Loch-ness, yeah, it is a treacherous journey. I know, no fault of anyone here, can't any fingers. So I did not hear about this, but I do think that I might know somebody. So let me get this straight. This company, they want you and I because they saw us for the quality that we present. Is that correct?
Correct. I mean, the world doesn't know about it, but the Loch-ness produces some of the world's finest botanical medicines. Isn't that right, Jeffrey?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so
Sometimes it helps you live for a long time.
Sometimes.
Is Jeffrey just going to continue to be cut off?
I will not cut you off. It lets you live for a long time. What does it do
I was
other
going to
times?
say, yes, some of them. Sometimes it lets you live for extended periods of time. Sometimes it makes monsters. Some of them monsters learn to talk and have roosters' heads.
Okay. I think we're getting a call from the utility company here, so I'm gonna bring in.
Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah.
Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing.
Oh, there he is. He has magically appeared.
I'm your top security. What you need out of me?
So is this the
Well,
gentleman
really
that
brought you
came
here
in?
for your introduction. You go back into the shadows, Mr. Peanut. We need to do your introduction.
He's
You go
back
back
in
to
the
Xbox.
shadows.
I think I heard an Xbox ping there.
I think so too. But
Anyways, you were saying that we needed some top level security. Is that right?
yeah, the company has already sent somebody our way to provide us that security. I don't know who he is, but I think
Allegedly.
mhm. Allegedly.
I thought they tasked me and somebody.
Oh, I was not aware that you had communications with the company already. That's fantastic. Who have you found?
Well, I mean, who they got, but let's just say he's not gonna make that journey to its end. All right, I got a guy. Okay, this guy.
That's what I like to hear.
You know, some say, yeah, this guy. He's the shroud, illusion of the mind. You know, I've heard whispers of him in the past. Some said that he was the Bigfoot that wanders in the Pacific Northwest. Some say he was a Zodiac killer. Some say he was the third guy on that grassy knoll at JFK. But in reality, he was the best damn security chief the world had ever seen. He was protecting the president. And one day, the president's daughter was stolen when he went on vacation. So he jumped on the nearest dolphin, rode that dolphin back to civilization. And then he went out and he saved that president's daughter. And when he got back, what he didn't know was she was already infected. And unfortunately, she passed away. And even though everyone, including the president, said it wasn't his fault, the president even gave him the triple secret of double hot ward, which has only been given out to 3 men. The other 2, you haven't even heard their names. If you did hear their name, you'd already be. This is, but he's the right man for the job, and I know that he's been in his bottom, and he's been maybe at the bottom of a bottle, maybe one of your bottles, you know, and he's been for redemption, some way to earn back his pride, his name, his honor, and that's the perfect opportunity. So let me introduce you to the man, the peanut legend.
That was great, Jeffrey. I love the introduction you gave me. So heartwarming.
Wow.
But he is right.
Didn't realize that.
Please, just Bob Haunting's now.
What are you, peanut butter?
Let's say I'm a living legend peanut inside of a butter.
Inside of a butter?
Inside of a butter.
Is that something in
Where's
a
that
higher
butter?
dimension? Where is this butter that you speak of? I don't see it around you.
You want to know where that butter is?
Mm-hmm.
He's 6 feet
Check
in my
the treats.
backyard underground. Yes.
This is some. I think this is above us. I think this is content that's highly enlightening, and it's difficult for us to process. But yeah,
I think a lot of things are difficult for you to process.
Geoffrey, I gave you the beautiful Southern accent. I what more do you want from me? Can we not just be friends?
Richard,
Can you?
I'm not going to discuss it here. But we both know what you did on Ewa Beach on day, and how you will never be forgiven for what your sins have done.
Ooh.
This is what you're going to get here, out of respect.
Okay, so peanut butter, we're not going to talk about Ewa Beach. There's nothing at Ewa Beach that you need to know about.
Talk about it.
No, you don't need to. You don't need to know about Ewa Beach.
This is something I need to be informed.
No, you're here to help us provide security.
Yeah, I think he does.
I am here to provide security on both my bosses and their company.
So yeah, peanut butter, you don't need to hear about Ewa Beach. Ain't nothing happened at Eagle
This is
Beach.
something I need to be informed. How can I be
It
your
has-
top security if I don't know anything about you?
As Jeffrey, it has nothing to do with our security now, does it, Jeffrey? It definitely does not. And you were there with
Tell me, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
You beautiful. You beautiful.
Looks like Peanut Butter's
Tell me the story.
he's taking a liking to you, Jeffrey. Peanut Butter, if you talk to him in a southern accent, he really loves it.
One day, Richard, you will have to answer for your sins, and God will not be so
I will
merciful.
never answer. There were no sins committed. I did God's work at Ewa Beach. I did nothing but God's work. You want to know what happened there, Peanut Butter?
I want to know. I
It's
can handle
dark.
the truth.
It's a dark, rainy morning.
No. No, we can't. You keep your shut, Richard.
That's what I thought, Jeffrey.
Damn.
It goes too deep. Anyways, Peanut Butter, you don't need to worry about Ewa Beach. Just don't ever go there. Don't ever go to Ewa Beach.
What happened to my dude?
One day, if you care so little for your life, you will find out.
I'm already on that road, partner.
What are all the people behind you doing? I'm assuming those are also fellow peanuts.
They are my fellow comrades. They take order only from me and no one else.
Are they in some dormant state right now?
They look
They're
pretty
in
dead.
They look pretty dead.
No.
I think they're dead. Jeffrey,
No.
no.
They're sleeping right now. They're in a deep sleep. It's like a cocoon for them.
Right. Make them do a trick.
Make them do a trick.
Yeah.
No, they've been a busy, long night.
They don't move for us.
Oh,
Peanut Butter don't move for nobody.
Eh?
All of them.
Peanut Butter don't move for nobody, man.
Comrades, aren't you?
Yes.
Well,
This
that is scary.
on 1,000 corpses of his brethren.
That is terrifying.
I ruled this peanut world. This peanut butter world. I ruled it all.
Well,
I'm the king of peanuts.
Like the size of a peanut? Or like really like man-sized peanut or peanut-sized peanut?
I'm the biggest peanut
like
you
the
ever
size
seen
of a
in your
chihuahua?
life. That I can promise you.
oh,
Yeah, that's not very big.
I think we're gonna have to
That'd be
take a.
like-
I think we have to take a quick
I don't-
break for our new segment here, which we're gonna play starting now.
I'm confused. Was that supposed to be a? That seemed highly offensive.
That was Nigeria, and here is our great associate, Jack Hunter from Nigeria, live with us right now. How is the state in Nigeria right now, Jack?
I'm just waking up.
He's been on duty for hours. He's not just waking up. He likes to joke. Jack, can you show us your surroundings?
No, Richard likes to introduce.
Done something.
Jeffrey, can you introduce Jack, please? Jack is having what looks like technical difficulties.
Jack some guy we picked up at Chuck E. Cheese one night.
It looks like he's going back to his basement.
Only pick up the best people at Chuck E. Cheese late night. I mean, Jack, you there with us?
I thought you weren't allowed to pick your music one.
Well, that was much after. Wait, I mean, let's just not discuss that. Jack, we're gonna wait for Jack to
Fair
get his camera back up and running there. But he will show us some nice views of our Nigerian operation. Apparently, the utility company has a great outpost in Nigeria, including a very lavish poultry. Oh, and he's back. I'm gonna bring him back in with us. Hey, Jack, welcome back.
Thank you.
Try to keep your camera on if you can when you're with us. We would like to see what you're working on there, Jack.
All right.
Can you show us the chickens?
Yeah.
You see those beautiful chickens.
You'll see the beautiful poultry operation run
Isn't
by
it
Jack
a little weird
on
that
behalf of the
it's
utility company.
Isn't it a little weird you're enslaving half of your own people?
What?
Richard?
They're not my own people. I am not. I don't share genetics with chicken. Okay. Just have a
I
rooster.
thought you were puff.
The camera.
Do you not share genetics? I thought you were mixed.
Peanut butter. You have my DNA.
Proud of your
You
hair.
know. I'm not a damn chicken. I'm not a chicken.
We'll see.
Okay.
But can you fly?
Jack, can you show us the chickens, Jack? Where are the chickens?
Can you
There
fly?
we go. There we go. Looks like we're having some connectivity issues in our Nigerian facility. It's a beautiful day in Nigeria, as you can see. All right, Jack. He's back again. Let us see those beauties.
Truly
Okay, Jack is having
awe-inspiring.
some.
True. It's
That
inspiring.
okay, Jack is still having some issues. We'll get back to Jack in a
South
second.
Coast of Nigeria seems well equipped with internet.
It's a new outpost in Nigeria. It's a new operation. I believe they're still waiting on Elon Musk's Starlink connection to get set up there. So, yeah.
Why do you have a Ken doll on your desk, Geoffrey? Or Richard, sorry. Hi, Geoffrey. Sometimes the Geoffrey talks about the Geoffrey third person.
That is not a Ken doll. That is Goku. It was actually a gift given to me in one of my many journeys to Japan.
What did you do in Japan? If you don't mind asking, Richard.
Yeah, what you do in Japan?
So in
What was the
Japan,
tour?
they have this ancient legend of family members that die traumatic deaths, and then they can haunt a house. And there was a very specific spirit, a very old spirit, that the individual who contracted me wanted to go capture. And so I was out there for about 2 months hunting down the spirit of a very old, decrepit lady.
So is that what you're into?
Are we supposed to not realize that you just ripped 80% of the plot from The Grudge?
You know,
I was gonna say that's-
sometimes cinema is based on real life situations. You know, it's inspired by reality and even paranormal reality sometimes.
So what you do with the spirit? What you
Magically-
got it?
I was under contract, so I didn't handle the spirit much, just for a couple days, and then I handed it off to the person who had contracted me, and I'm not sure what he did with her. I'm sure they're having a great time. Okay, Jack's
I really
back.
Like
So
your monitor over there.
I'm gonna get back to Jack. Jeffrey, why are you looking at my monitor? Oh, I think the chickens are up.
I was just thinking that I got a nice photo I could send you to fill up that full monitor.
Ooh.
This long one here, this super long one here.
Yeah, that long vertical monitor right there. Got a
Yeah.
nice photo I could send you.
I
You know
think
what?
I know that nice photo. And I agree with Geoffrey. He would fit.
Oh, look at that! Look at them beautiful chickens. Look at
There's
those
your brother,
beautiful
Richard.
chickens. Let's get Jack up here center stage. Here's our moment in Nigeria with Jack. Nigeria Today with Jack. Those are our chickens at the grand poultry operation of the utility company. Can you show us Geoffrey's chicken, please? I believe there was one chicken reserved for Geoffrey, or is it already dead?
I think I see
definitely
Richard's
don't seem
mother.
like horrific conditions.
Is Geoffrey's chicken dead, Jack?
All right.
What about my chicken?
Have Geoffrey chicken fight Richard's chicken to the death right now.
No, what? You're not going to do that. Don't do that.
Please
have them
do
fight
that.
to the death.
I'll bet my salary.
Peanut butter, you're supposed to protect these chickens. These are corporate assets.
I don't think we
Not
should
a
do
single
animal
chicken.
fighting.
I will protect them.
And what
I'll
about
protect
our
it from their
goats?
own weakness.
Didn't we send money for improvements? I'm not really seeing improvements.
Jack, you want to answer to that?
Yeah, we sent you a bunch of money. Where's the improvements?
Jack, where are the improvements, Jack?
The only improvement I see is Richard's mother in the back.
I'm not a chicken, Peanut Butter. I'm not a chicken.
You said you're mixed.
Why would you bring up my mother? Why?
Oh, is that where your
She's a
chicken
very
lives?
nice lady. She's a very sweet lady. You should be nice to
My
your mother.
mother is not a chicken. I don't know what my mother is. What's your mother? What's your family like? Hold on, Jack. We're gonna get back to you in a minute. We got to figure this out real quick. What's your family like? Peanut Butter.
You want to know what my do you see my family in the back of me? This is what my family's like.
So but how are you born? Like, are you a raw peanut at some time, and then you become a full-fleshed peanut, and then you dry up?
Somebody went raw to make a peanut.
Yes.
Did someone go raw? That's why these are the questions I'm wondering about. Like, did someone go raw to make a peanut? Is that how it works? What's the mechanical situation of this?
So I was the first creation. I came to this world with the holy light, and
holy light. What?
With the holy light, I was sent here by God Himself.
Wow.
And my only job was to reproduce my brothers and sisters.
You reproduce your own brothers, but then how are they?
So the only way I can do that was to meet your beautiful mother. I had to go raw on her to make my beautiful brothers and sisters that are behind me. It was one mission. It was a lovely mission. It was a long mission.
I bet it was. Tell us more.
It was.
Did you say it was a long mission?
You want to know?
Listen, you don't know my mother. You don't know my mother. Don't speak of my mother like this.
I had to split her like a nice Oreo.
My mother would never give birth to peanuts. Okay. I mean, again, I'm not 100% sure about that, but I'm like 90% sure she wouldn't give birth to peanuts.
Would you like to meet your mother?
Nobody knows where my mother is, Peanut Butter.
I do. I'm your top security.
Where's my mother?
Your mother is in the kitchen making me some breakfast eggs right now.
All right, we're gonna move on.
You want some eggs? You want some eggs? I'm in the kitchen. Are you talking to my son, Richard?
Ooh. Yes, he misses you, saying how lovely you are.
Tell him.
That's funny.
Tell him that he's still a huge disappointment.
Jeffrey, I can see you making this.
Richard, your mother wants to know you're a huge
That's not my mother, Peanut Butter. Get off my mom.
That is your mother.
Get off my mom. I've never met her. I don't know.
Oh, you saying that? You're giving me order?
Tell him to put the penis cream on.
I believe you work for us.
You want me to put the cream on?
What?
The small pee-pee cream you're supposed to put. Make him put it on.
Richard, did you forget your cream to put on?
There's no small pee-pee cream involved here, okay? This is not like.
Are you sure? Funny. Your mother sent me a
I've
lovely
never
photo.
had a relationship. Like, I've never known my mother.
We had to make an appointment for you for a small pee-pee cream.
Do you even know what you're supposed to be protecting, Peanut Butter? Like, I'm
I am
not gonna.
protecting.
Are you trying to
I am
test me? Are you trying to test my temper right now? You trying to see if this is gonna rile me up? Is that what
My only mission, like your mother
Jeffrey?
said,
Wait,
was to
peanut
protect
butter.
your virginity.
Peanut butter. Wait,
Yes. Yes.
Jeffrey. What?
I'll wait.
We are intimately connected. We work together. Your mother and I have known each other for 3.5 centuries. What makes you think it's funny to make the sound of imitating my mother? You know my story. You know I've never had a mother. I've never had a father.
Is that what we're
I didn't
doing
see
now?
him
Just false
imitating.
accusations? Yeah, it's false accusations.
I could see you.
Are you doing a
making
false claim on him?
It's
Yeah,
not
you
a
know what?
false
No, you
claim
know what?
if
We need to
it's true.
focus on the real problem here. What's this racist caricature of fucking Nigeria we got going on in the background? You thought that it was
It's
Mars
not racist.
with a
It's
flag?
not racist.
It's a little racist.
It's not racist at all. It's actually the way Nigerians like
This looks
it.
like Richard's basement.
It does. Look, let's ask Jack himself. Jack, what do you think of this Nigeria background? What do you think of it? Hi, Jack.
Seems like he loves it.
I think he loves it too. I don't know why we're all being
Jack, say
pissy
nothing
about
if you hate it. And he's being racist.
Oh, he turned off his camera.
There we go.
That
I'm
clearly
definitely
has
not
sound.
being
He
racist.
said.
How is it? We have invested
That's
in Nigeria. This is national pride. This is Nigerian pride, is what it
And you
is.
couldn't pull up one photo of Nigeria. We have whole videos from our employee, and you put up a fucking picture of what is this, Mars?
Yeah, it's Nigeria on Mars, bro. It's the future. It's progress of Nigeria.
And how's that going?
Peanut butter,
Yeah.
do you even know, like, you've just joined us, do you know what you're supposed to be protecting? Like, are you just going to be here
Your
and
V
yap
card.
at us? I don't think
Give
you're...
you a lovely mom
Oh,
cream pie.
What?
I'm giving your mom a lovely cream pie, and I am protecting your precious V card that you hold so dear.
Is that what the utility company has hired you for? Is that what they...
Oh, is it? I'll go clean it up. I'm sorry, boss, but I gotta be back. Your mother is in danger.
I'm a little amused.
Oh dear.
I'm a little amused now.
Let me clean it up.
You guys are really committed. You've really committed to this one.
Oh God. So, Jeff, Richard.
I slipped. I fell in it. It was like a banana peel. I
God.
slipped and fell. Help!
Oh, that's not the only thing you slipped. Oh.
All right, well,
Oh, who's the dirty rooster? Oh, you're so stuffed.
why would my mother be a rooster? Why would my mother be a rooster? Why is there a feminine cockadoodle? There's no feminine cockadoodle, dude. This is absurd. I'm over this. Can we get to peanut butter?
You
We
know
need
a
your
lot
peanut butter.
about the anatomy of someone you never.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm back.
I'm extravagant. If she is related to me, why would she be a rooster? Why wouldn't she be a chicken?
Didn't you not call yourself you're not a chicken?
You know what? Okay.
Yeah, you said you're
I'm
not
not a chicken. But assuming that I have the rooster-like facial deformities that I do, or whatever you want to call it,
Whoa!
makes you think-
Deformities? You're beautiful. You're beautiful, Richard. Don't deformities.
You're beautiful, just like your mother.
Yeah, you tell me that when you've been spat on and walked over for 200 years. Can never be the main guy sponsor to lead expeditions. Always have to be the sidekick. Always have to help these other guys because got great brute strength and a keen intellect.
And little peepees. I know that. I know a man who knows that thing.
Oh, hold on. I just got a text my peanut butter. Oh, it looks like it's a photo. Oh my god, that hole is.
That's
as big
our
as the Grand
secret.
Canyon. Why does it look like you threw a hot dog into the Grand Canyon? What is this?
that hot dog was getting support from that Grand Canyon, and the Grand Canyon was getting support from the hot dog.
Yeah, that makes no.
This is absurdity. This is wrong.
This is absurd. You
You
know what?
lack empathy.
You're right. I
You know
think we should go to our next section.
I've never met
What
my
is the
mother,
next
and you're
question?
telling me you're Grand Canyoning my mom right now with a freaking
No, I
I'm
said your
glizzy.
mom
giving
was
her
Grand
some
Canyon.
lovely
You're,
attention.
you're glizzy Grand Canyoning my mom right now. Is that what you're telling
My
me?
grizzly hard peanut Grand Canyon, your mother. Yes.
All right, we're gonna. So I'm gonna talk a little
The
bit
kids are
about.
gonna love this podcast.
This is absolutely family friendly. Try to keep it as family friendly as possible. Okay, before we move on to
Yeah.
our next segment, I want to take a
Peanuts
quick
over my
second.
family.
I'm with my family as room right now.
All right.
He's making you more family, Richard.
Real quick, I want to
Exactly.
talk about what the utility company had asked us to discuss, which was the fact that we are going to be converting. They said we're going to be converting our products into NFTs. Peanut Butter, now that you've been hired by the utility company, can you tell us more about what these NFTs are?
What are NFTs?
Yeah.
Are you asking me?
Yeah, because they told us that they're going to turn all our stuff into NFTs. Now, I don't know what that means, but like the botanical inventory at the Loch Ness Botanical Society is top tier. It's a world-class facility, and I don't know what might happen to that stuff if it's turned into this NFT thing. Do you know what that is? Do you know what that is, Geoffrey?
His grandma walked in the room.
Peanut Butter's grandma is in the room.
Yes,
You
my
didn't
my
hear?
beautiful grandmother Peanut came in the room. She was
Well, say hello
asking
to
me some
Grandma Peanut.
questions.
I'm glad it's not my mother.
Oh, your mother's in bed right now. She
Shut the hell up.
had a
Just shut
long.
the hell up. Okay,
Oh,
shut up.
okay.
Shut up.
All right.
Shut up.
What are the
I-
odds
you
that the
asked.
security chief that I found also found your mother, dude? He's fucking the best security
He's good.
chief,
You know
dude.
what? He fucking
He's
terrifies
good.
me. He's so good.
Yeah, and that's
But-
the only thing I tear it up.
Because I don't know if he's lying or not. Like, he's telling me he has my mother, but I genuinely can't tell if he's being honest or
Well,
not.
if you don't believe me, I send proof to Geoffrey, and Geoffrey can tell you the proof.
Honestly,
If I
it
have
was a
your mother
picture of
or not.
a hot dog being thrown into the Grand Canyon. I can't verify anything. I don't know what I saw.
Peanut Butter, sometimes the experiences you have in your interdimensional reality don't really align with what we experience here. So I can kind of see where you're getting at. I hope my mother is analogous to that Grand Canyon, and somehow the glizzy is providing it intense pleasure. But I don't know how
Very
that correlates
intense type
exactly.
Peanut.
Yes.
You listen to all this nerd shit that he's saying, bro. There's no way this motherfucker doesn't know what an NFT is. You
NFT
tell us,
is,
Richard.
yeah.
Don't try and act like you not the brains of this operation. You tell us.
I genuinely, I mean, I know a while back they came up with some new form of money to try to fight off all types of government oversight, and it has something to do with that. It's a token or something, they said, but I'm not exactly sure. But,
Anything that
I
goes
mean,
against
Peanut Butter's
government
supposed to be
oversight
protecting
is
it.
cool with me. I hate government oversight.
I mean, it's not all that bad, Jeffrey. You need a little bit here and there, right? Like,
No.
Jeffrey, did you fill out the form for taking over Loch Ness leadership that they make you fill out? Because you're supposed to mention your political leanings in the form. Are you sure they're okay with your anti-regulatory stance?
Okay, if you actually read the paperwork, you would know that my mother filled it out, not I. I am just a spokesperson. I do not have control. Does my mother listen to my advice? Sometimes, but not always.
That must be tough.
Have you been consulting with Dr. Zeus on a regular basis?
Dr. Seuss.
Okay, maybe not. I will reach out to him soon because your silence is kind of disturbing. But so yeah, NFTs basically like, have you heard of the concept of provenance peanut butter? It's something that demonstrates ownership on your behalf and authenticates something as well. Basically, it's a digital ownership certificate. So it's stored on a super secure thing called the blockchain, and you can easily transfer it. And if there are any revenues to be generated from that asset, it just gets sent straight to your wallet. You don't need to worry about it. No going to the banks. No,
Waiting in line in the bank.
no middlemen, right? No more middlemen.
Yep. You don't
Well-
have to wait for an hour or two.
Luckily, Dr. Zeus was coming up with some technology before he, let's just say, maybe he mysteriously disappeared. Maybe he didn't. Some technology that could, take some sort of peanut man and put him in the virtual world to protect our assets. And I think that peanut butter would be the perfect man to do that. Would you be willing to take this dangerous mission to protect our NFTs on the blockchain?
You tell me to take a dangerous road? I am ready to redeem myself. I'll take this tough road.
Just remember, when you take a dangerous road, you are the danger.
You're right. You're absolutely so right. I'll become the danger that is the road.
And Richard's
I'll be
off
the
the
road.
road that everyone rides on.
Okay, why, Jeffrey? Do you have a problem with me, Jeffrey?
It's
Are we having
symbolism.
some?
It's a symbolism. It's allegory. It's a pantomime
It's
of a
a sign of
pentagon.
hope.
It's a sign of hope.
Peanut butter found
I
that
thought it was
part.
very motivated.
A pantomime of hope. Everyone knows this. It's an allegory for a pantomime of a pentacope of hope. Come on, Richard, keep up.
I found it very motivated.
Yeah, I
maybe
think
we'll
got peanut
take
butter
over the
going. I
whole
think peanut
country.
butter is up and running right now. While peanut butter is up and running and he seems all
Yes.
flustered, let's do our next segment. Quickly turn all of us up here. And here we are with our latest segment, the Harambe Memorial Current Event segment. As we all know here, Harambe was one of the greatest assassins to ever exist. He was a mythical being. He was in hiding temporarily at the Cincinnati Zoo when he was unjustly assassinated. Let's have a moment of silence for our dear brother Harambe.
In the arms of an angel, in the arms of an angel.
That was beautiful. All right, and let me pull back these twos. Okay, and
You
so
don't
we're gonna
deserve those years. It's your fault he was there because of what happened on Ewood Beach. That's the only reason he was there.
That's why I don't want to talk about Evil Beat, Jeffrey. That's why.
But you don't deserve those
Do you
tears.
ever
You
forget?
shove them tears back in your eyes. Take them and shove them back in your eyes.
I know you have emotions about it, Jeffrey.
Is that why you got my brother killed? This is my best
What?
friend, Harambe.
He was your brother?
He was my brother. My brother's in arms.
Peanut butter, it was
He was
not
the
me.
reason why I became top security.
So like a metaphorical brother,
Sorry for
not
your
like
loss.
a biological one.
Yes, metaphor brother.
Oh, it was a metaphor, brother.
Not by blood.
Okay.
He was my only idol I looked up to.
Well,
I
I'm like
wanted to be the-
pantomiming so
the
many
toughest-
emotions right now.
I wanted to
Alright.
be the toughest bravest top-level security because of him. And they told me that he went rogue. And he had to protect this helpless child. And what he gets out of it? Assassinated. For what? For what, Richard? Tell me.
It wasn't me.
Yeah,
It had
right.
nothing to do with the peanut butter. It was this unfortunate accident.
That's
Harambe
what
knew
they
what
all
he
say.
was
It was
getting into
unfortunate.
when he decided to keep the.
He may knew what he was getting into. But was it justified?
It'll
You
never
thought what
be
happened to him was
justified,
right?
peanut butter, you know it. I'm gonna have to live with it, just like you have to live with the president's daughter.
You think your
I
pain is
have to
compared to
live
my
with it.
pain? Did you look up to him like a brother?
I loved Harambe. Loved him with all my heart.
I loved him more. Loved him as much as I loved your
Well, if
mother.
you love him as much as
Even
I loved
greater.
him, then let's do him in honor of keeping his name alive through this current event segment. One more time, here we go. It's the Harambe Memorial current event segment. We're gonna open up our trusted news source, the one and only Yahoo News. Here we are today. Looks like there's some terrible revelations there. That's just bad news all around. It's just bad news. Oh, by the way,
Not working
Gorbachev's
Harambe.
dead. Shall we talk about that? Let's talk about that. Mikhail Gorbachev. Man died
Mr.
today.
Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
That's right. That's right. What do you know about Gorbachev there, Peanut Butter? Must have come across him quite a bit. I know you must have worked with the KGB.
He was a line I never wanted to cross. He offered me to cross that line. He tried to reach in touch with me. I didn't want to take his offer.
What was his offer?
You don't want to know his offer. It's one of my secrets in mine, of like your beach secret. I can't talk about it.
I can respect that.
It's classified.
But yeah, looks like Geoffrey teleport. Oh, and he's back. Geoffrey, I believe you also negotiated a
The
small
waves are-
settlement with
Waves are getting
Gorbachev.
real rough out here. Need to ride the waves to recharge my emotional and mental battery. Oh, it's getting crazy. I'm going under. I think I'm almost out. Oh my god, I'm back. That's crazy.
Hope you're all recharged.
Are you in danger, Richard? I mean, Geoffrey. Apologize.
It is quite mentally taxing to be here. And you know me, an anarchist, we don't believe in taxes, so it's especially bad for me.
Oh dear.
Did you say you're an anarchist? I think your mother should know that. Does your mother know that? And she still lets you run
With
everything
as
over there?
many children as she's had, you're bound to have some good eggs like me.
Good. Okay. Good eggs. It's a very generous description of you there. How about you not spread ridiculous rumors like Geoffrey likes to spread, because Geoffrey is a little attention-grabbing whore.
You're calling his dark past a rumor?
No. He is right. I am attention-seeking whore, but I at least am proud and know who I am. Unlike Richard and who his mother is, or whose bed she's in right now.
You don't know my mother, and she's not in anybody. Man, I think she's dead. It's been 300 years. I don't think she can live that long. Even though I can. I just don't.
Richard's mother.
Listen, there are a lot of questions. There are a lot of questions.
You doing good back there?
Come give me that peanut
Peanut butter. Come on, man.
Oh, say less.
I need the crunchy peanut. Oh,
Oh, there you go. Who's the dirty chicken?
oh,
Oh,
yes. Oh my god.
oh who's my dirty chicken? Yell out Richard's name.
All right, okay. Why don't you come back over here, Peanut Butter, and tell us a little bit about that time you assassinated Rasputin? Speaking of Gorbachev.
I did another job well done, Richard. Just to let you know.
Sounded
What is it
like
that
you
you
did a
asked
great
for me?
job.
I like to keep it top leveled. I'm very good at my job.
Sound like it.
Yes. After all, the president's the one that hired me.
Bing, bing, bing,
I
bing.
was his right hand man.
Here's another text from Geoffrey, or from Mr. Peanut Butter. Is this a Arby's sandwich destroyed with?
It's
Was that
not.
horsey
It's
sauce?
not. Just stop. It's
Is
not.
that horsey sauce?
That is milk ranch.
Milk
Oh,
ranch.
milk ranch.
Milk ranch.
Milk ranch.
Sweet old
Right.
milk ranch.
Not no peanut ranch.
What the hell is milk
Don't-
ranch? I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. Let's
You
move
want to
on.
know, Richard?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know what milk ranch is. I think I can understand enough from the name. Is it a texture thing? That's all I'm gonna ask. Is it a texture thing? What is it?
Give him a taste.
It's very. I can give you a sweet taste if you like.
All right. Well, I think that's gonna be it for the show today. Yeah. Stick around for some more content coming out later this week. But yeah, see you next week for the Utility Company podcast.
Honey, is my son done giving his terrible
No,
sign off?
no, you're not gonna.
It's
Just stop.
Yes, he is.
Just stop
You need
it.
extra help?
No, peanut butter. Come
I
on.
know it is.
Hello,
Dude,
no one's gonna
would you like
watch
it back?
this long anyways. No one's gonna
It's not
see
funny.
the end.
No one knows.
On to the third scene. Oh God, fucking this guy again. Okay, so after sitting through that mind-numbing disaster, it's now I can see what you bring to the table. How do you feel about how that podcast went?
I loved the broadcast. I thought I went. Just it was a good enjoyment. I enjoyed every second by it. It was fun. I was happy. No one treated me like shit like that one interview guy.
Are you reading from a thesaurus right now?
Yeah, I'm reading by my brothers and sisters. They're giving me this paper I got to read.
Okay, doesn't know what a thesaurus is. Going into the file.
Fucking shove one of these peanut guys right up your damn face.
Okay, very simplistic, easily frustrated. Okay, going right into the profile. Thank you for checking in. I think the podcast was on a scale of 1 to 10, at least a solid 2.
Solid 2, you think? You know what else is a solid 2?
I'm assuming you mean the 2 that you dropped on the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was something. So a lot of familial talk. Definitely learned a lot about you and your family in that one. How are you feeling about that?
I don't think we learned anything. I don't think we learned anything about anybody's family. I'm happy leaving it there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Deep rooted mommy issues in
You don't know my mother. You don't know my
Denial?
mother. You don't know my. You don't know my mother. She's
I'm
just
sorry.
running the
I
camera.
did.
Feel like
I'm sorry.
running the
I'm just taking notes. It's okay. Paranoid, possibly schizophrenic. Okay. Anyways, so it's great to have you again. That was, like I said, something. Well, how do you feel about your co-hosts?
I have to deal with them, right? It says it in the blood signed contract you have, right?
Yes, it does.
Then I will deal with them. Okay. That's my opinion. Thank you. I'm Richard Ledger.
All right. So yeah, I guess that was definitely something. Peanut butter one is honestly probably diagnosably clinically insane. Okay, I don't trust him. I wouldn't leave him with my pet barracuda, my chihuahua. I wouldn't trust him with any kind of creatures by himself. He definitely seems like a man that he can get some things done, but at the same time he seems like a flawed man. Maybe we're gonna see him rise like a phoenix. One time I saw a phoenix rise. It fell back to heaven because it got too close to the sun and burned up its wings. I mean, it. I did eat it. I did. I'm not gonna lie. I did eat it. It was scrumptious. Okay, it's not a crime. I talked to the lawyers. It's not a crime. Okay, it was not a crime. Okay, and so do I have a thirst for Phoenix now? Okay, do I hope that peanut butter rises like a phoenix and gets too close to the sun and falls like Icarus from the sky so I can eat him too? Yes. Okay. Is that a problem? I don't think so. Okay. I'm what drives this podcast. I'm obviously the rock star of it, and this podcast would be nothing without me. And these smooth brain gorillas are never going to figure out that I'm also the interviewer. Okay? They're never going to do it. I don't even change my voice. Not a wince. Not a wince. Not an eats. They're never going to get it. And you know what you people come for. You come for the Geoffrey. You do my little sexy dance like this. I dance in the waves. I get a moving and a grooving, and the people get what they want. Okay? They get what they want. They come for the Geoffrey. They get the Geoffrey. You know what? So next week, we're going to turn it up even more. There's going to be more Geoffrey. We might have to make this a Triple X podcast even. Geoffrey's not afraid. Geoffrey's not afraid. Jeffrey's made a lot of love through his life, okay? To man, women, phoenix bodies that he found on the ground before he ate them. Whatever he finds, dude. He's just a rock star and he's ready to fucking blow. So I can't wait to see where this show goes, and I hope you people stay along with us for the ride. The Geoffrey at times has to remind the Geoffrey that the Geoffrey is the most important person here, and that the Geoffrey has a tentative grasp upon his own psychological well-being, okay? Just like these waves, I'll be a bouncing on the borderline between psychosis and sanity. So somebody honestly should probably be keeping a close eye on the Geoffrey, because, the Geoffrey is what the Geoffrey does.